In the year 1620, a group of 102 pilgrims arrived at Plymouth Rock, Massachusetts, on board the good ship Mayflower. They had weathered a treacherous 66-day crossing of the Atlantic Ocean, only to find themselves victims of a brutally cold winter. They suffered from exposure, poor health, and disease, with many of them staying on the ship for months. With all of their trials, they were still thankful to have the opportunity for a better life in this new land. When at last spring arrived, they planted their gardens, including a new crop that was supplied by the local Indians that they called corn. By autumn of 1621, prompted by a bounteous harvest, the Plymouth colonists and the Wampanoag Indians celebrated giving thanks and gratitude for the blessings of a favorable harvest. This annual tradition was finally canonized as a national holiday called Thanksgiving by the Continental Congress in 1777. And then in 1941, it was permanently established as the fourth Thursday in November. A National Day of Giving Thanks is also recognized for similar reasons in many other countries throughout the world. I believe that Thanksgiving is much more than an annual holiday where we overeat and watch football on TV. In fact, social scientists have determined that the quickest way to experience true happiness is to express gratitude. Of all the traits that contribute to a happy and content life, nothing surpasses gratitude. Generally, grateful people are just happier. I find it of interest that it is not happiness that brings gratitude, it's gratitude that brings us happiness. Being thankful seems to be at the very root of joy. I've had the privilege of traveling all over the world and have noticed that some people with the least amount of stuff are the happiest. I actually think that gratitude turns what we have into being enough. So what are you thankful for? Really? We have that beloved holiday of Thanksgiving that has lasted hundreds of years just because these people who had almost nothing were grateful for their corn crop. No matter your beliefs, you can be thankful for your health, your family, your friends, and your freedom. The Vietnamese have a proverb that says, when you eat a fruit, think of the person who planted the tree. I recently read a quote attributed to Jenkins Lloyd-Jones that sums it up for me, and I paraphrase, anyone who imagines that bliss is normal is going to waste a lot of time running around shouting that he's been gypped. The fact is that most putts don't drop, most beef is tough, most children grow up to be just people, most successful relationships require a high degree of mutual toleration, and most jobs are more often dull than otherwise. Life is like an old-time rail journey, delays, sidetracks, smoke, dust, cinders, and jolts, interspersed only occasionally by beautiful vistas and thrilling bursts of speed. The trick is to be thankful for life letting you have the ride.